Mm, 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 mm. Where my babies? Just Pamela. Ken's twin flame? I can't with that name. Can't. Wendy. Hi, sweetie. Ken's twin flame? Oh my God. That's mad funny. Ken's. Good morning, Lizette. Actually, yeah, it is still morning. I didn't know why. I was going to go live at like 1, but I'm like, I just listened to Keisha's live and she played Fancy's live. Oh my God. Fancy is, I said on the chat, she is a martini that is missing the vodka. Okay? Because, ooh, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about it. Oh my God, Fancy. Fancy, you are flip flopping. Fancy? Flip Flop and Fancy. That's the name of her new album. Flip Flop and Fancy. Can't. I'm going, and she's going to be real mad at me. She hates when people talk about her, but she makes it hard not to, right? Like it's hard not to talk about Fancy. Oh God, Boston's gonna put this up and I'm gonna get so much shit. Oh, hi, Lily Jane. Lola Jane. Hold on, Pamela. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yep. Oh God. Pamela's here. Who else is here? New Orleans lady. Hi, sweetie. Robin Blackburn. Every time I see your name, I think of trivia. And I have to do more trivia. We're gonna do trivia. It'll be fun. But Frank, I played Frank the prison phone calls. And he was dying. He was like, "What the hell are we listening to? That's crazy." When she was talking, she looked mad up. She sounded. It was weird to me that Christy said to her that thing about Dan. Well, isn't that PDF? You know what I'm saying? Like they must have looked into that guy. Yeah, the calls are insane. We'll go over the calls, you know. We'll have fun today. Okay. Why is my live is telling me what I should say to you people like this AI thing? You should say this. Go away, AI. What? How do I get rid of that? Ew. Don't be telling me what to say to these people. That's so weird. Hi, Yvette. Yvette was my mother's friend. That was her name, Yvette. She's the one that named me. She gave me the name Diana. Diana. She was French. Hmm. Who is this? Does anybody know who which BI is with the middle fingers? She comes in here and for some reason she gives me the vibe like that. Her name reminds me of that other crazy woman with the middle fingers. It's summarizing what she said. Oh, okay. Because I thought that was weird. Then could you please say something? Which, whatever, with the because I don't know who you are, and if you're that person, please go away. It's which with the middle fingers. You know who you are. Does anybody know that person? Because she gives me the vibes like that other woman. I forget the name, but she is like really mean. And if it's you, girl, go away. I don't understand why people that don't like me insist on coming into this life. I don't go into your spaces. Like, I don't go into Planty's space or Breeze or Sheena's. Stay out of mine. Oh, hey, I know I'm not that person. I'm just, okay. I wasn't sure, honey. I'm not sure. But your name is very much like hers and it's very off-putting. I'm not telling you to change it. I'm just telling you it's off-putting. Boston! What's up, Stevie?
Howdy. I'm trying to fix a
Howdy,
cup of
girl.
coffee.
Yeah, I had my allotted amount of coffee, as you can tell, because I'm hyper as bug. But, girl, those phone calls.
Fancy's
Ah.
worse than those phone calls, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Um, girl, she flip flopping that book. I'm telling you, that's her new album, Flip Flopping Fancy.
Well, now, she ain't flip flopping. She always stood for the truth, and she never said mean stuff about Gypsy. Now, come on.
Oh, God. Oh, Dios mío. Like, I don't know what to say about it all because Fancy, she gets really mad when people talk about her. Like, if she comes into this live, if somebody says one crooked thing, it doesn't matter. There could be 3,000 people in here and the chat is flying. She will catch that one crooked thing somebody says about her. And I'm like, don't pay attention to the chat. Can we just talk? But Fancy is her name. Yup,
You
Fancy.
can't rationalize or reason
Yeah.
with Fancy.
No. And how she can be upset if people go after her when she is going hard against Audrey. Like, and it doesn't make sense to me. Why?
Well, she's backed out of that now. Fancy inserted herself. That wasn't none of her business. And
Yeah.
she's backpedaling now. She's ready to leave Audrey alone.
Yeah, she should leave Audrey alone because
She should have never
what the
started her
hell?
shit. But
That
Fancy
was
knows she ain't
it's
got nothing to lose. She's humped up in Louisville, Kentucky, ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
yeah, and then you know what makes me laugh is that other people get the FOIAs and she had made a comment that she had put a request for it and she was denied. I don't believe that for one freaking moment.
Fancy ain't got the money to do that.
No, no, she doesn't. So stop putting down people that actually do either raise the money or put the money together to get it. Like who the hell? And I guarantee you, she'll use those calls. She'll talk about them and everything. But if it's her, she will put them under lock and key and make you pay to listen to them.
I
So
think that
that's
Fancy is pulling this whole I wasn't mean to Gypsy, da 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 da. I think the reason she's pulling that is because of Morbid. She wants to be on the side of Morbid, and she
yeah,
sees that Morbid can give Morbid like $300 in one night,
yeah. I saw that.
and
Yeah.
Fancy thinks that's where the money's at.
Oh my God.
Let
Crazy.
me tell you a
Crazy
funny.
pants.
I have a long history with old Fancy. I despise
Do
her.
you? No. Oh,
Yeah, I despise her.
I went back and forth with her because I think she had moments where you could talk to her. Like I tried to talk to her. I tried to give her credit. Listen, yeah, you did bring a lot of awareness with the medical papers and this and that. Whatever it was to kind of like, make her feel that she did do some of the work. But it's almost like she wants to be top dog all the time. And anybody else who does better work than her or gets more recognition, it automatically makes them the enemy.
Well, see,
And
so back Fancy hit TikTok in December of 2023. I have been in this shit since Fancy's second live.
yeah.
Fancy exploited a young lady for a laptop. A
Yes.
disabled young lady at that. And then, if that wasn't enough, she turned around and put the young lady's identity out on a YouTube live
Ay,
for
Dios
the
mío.
internet to turn around and try to exploit this girl.
I remember that. That's why watching Sheena and Bree and them be so friendly to her is disturbing. They'll be friendly with anybody as long as they're pro gypsy. That's how I see it. Because watching
Well,
them be friendly with Morbid after all the things that Morbid said and did to them and to Gypsy is beyond me.
Cooks,
Beyond.
Dreamer was anti gypsy.
What?
Dreamer was anti gypsy.
You are blowing my mind hole right now. When was she anti-Gypsy?
Toward the beginning, so back when the Gyp verse started,
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was with Fancy pretty much. Everybody that had come on scene at that time was with Fancy because other people wasn't really putting out gypsy stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
she was fixing to get out of prison. And Dreamer was die hard against Gypsy.
Thank you,
She joined
Trailblazer.
in when Fancy did. Well, when Bree started doing Gypsy content, Dreamer found a clique of people that would accept her and was nice to her, whatever, whatever. Uh, and then she stuck to Bree.
Mm.
Yep, and she's been over there ever since. But no, Dreamer started out anti-Gypsy. Boston was around then. You could probably ask Boston, and she'd be able to tell you the same thing. Yep. I trolled Fancy one time. It's funny. So
Did you?
Fancy was headed out to Missouri for her big rendezvous, and she needed the money of the public to fund her escapade. Fancy ain't got no driver's license. She ain't got no vehicle. Nothing.
Right.
And she needed somebody to take her, so she trapped Pink Hat into taking her. Pink Hat sat in on a phone call, and Fancy told her, "Well, now you're a witness. You got to go. You might well take me."
What? Wait a minute. Isn't that the woman that she accused of kidnapping her?
Yes, Pink Hat Sarah. Yep,
Oh my God.
yep. So Fancy started going live and like posting her Cash App and all of the things to be able to send her money, and people was actually sending it. Like that's the sick part.
Hold on
Well,
a minute. AJ did.
I seen her Cash App posted and run over
I know
there so
Fancy from
fast
the
and started
beginning.
requesting money from her.
AJ, did you mean to come up? I don't think she knows.
Yeah, I was just saying, I know Fancy from the beginning. She hates me, and I'm proud of that fact.
Well,
Yeah,
Fancy made
I
a
mean,
video on me.
I won't let her up. Anytime I see Fancy, my knee is in her neck every single time.
yeah. I just,
I
I find
Hey,
her.
kidnapper, have your kidnapper ask you for gas money. Take you to go get some weed gummies. Go swimming with your kidnapper. Okay. I want to
She
be
went
kidnapped.
swimming with her. Hold on.
Yeah, they have a picture of them at the swimming pool.
Yeah,
And she had to swim this, didn't she? Yep.
in her
Oh
floral
my
bathing
God.
suit.
You shut the front door right now.
No.
She did not go swimming.
Yes, she did, didn't she, Stevie?
Cooks, I
I
wish you was around.
can't.
People have those clips.
Oh my God. Oh my God. She's crazy. There's no other word for it. I'm sorry, but yeah, Mira, girl, if you, well, with the state of the way that's sold in this country, I wouldn't doubt if she has one. But
No, Fancy did take one with her.
oh, she did.
Yes, and
Stop.
the lady was a
Yep.
felon.
Wait a minute. You're not supposed to travel across state
Pink
lines
House,
with that.
Pink Hat,
Is she
girl, she was supposed
crazy?
to be
Oh
the
my
one.
God.
I'll be down in the comments.
What's the matter, sweetie? Well, oh, she's taking care of her kids. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
so she tricked Pink Hat into taking her, and all Fancy done the
Yeah.
whole time was eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. And, you know, I don't know if you was around for the auto brewery syndrome. Was you there for that, Cooks?
No, I wasn't.
Fancy claims that she has auto brewery syndrome, where her
What
body
exactly is
turns
auto brewery syndrome?
the sugar that she consumes into alcohol and makes her present as if she has had a little much to drink.
I can't. I never heard of this. Hold on a minute. Frank, did you know what auto brewery syndrome is? Where the food that you consume turns into alcohol and it makes you kind of drunk? Oh, it is true? Okay. All right. He says, hold on, because I'm going to take off my earbuds so Frank can join a little bit. Join a little bit, Bobby. Okay, hold on, because he doesn't know a lot about Fancy, but I think we should educate Frank today.
Oh God.
Well, okay, we will. we won't. Yeah, we won't. How come? Okay. We'll educate him one day on Fancy because
School break.
he's on a school break right now. Hello, Mr. Frank. They're saying. Now, Fancy needed a ride to go to this court thing, right? Then this woman gave her the ride. All kinds of shit happened during the trip. She claimed after the trip that the woman kidnapped her.
She claimed that she was fancy napped because they got some
Fancy
criminal
napped.
charges while they
Criminals
were
thing.
up there.
Yeah, they got criminal charges while they were up there. And so she calls it Fancy Napped because her name is Fancy. But she went swimming with this woman. Like, she hung out, she had dinners with her, but then she claimed after the trip, I was kidnapped.
They were live sightseeing. They was taking pictures together. You couldn't tell them shit.
Now, where does the auto brewery thing come in?
Okay, so Auto Brewery come in before that. Fancy used to sit on her couch and do lives, and like people could clearly see that she had adult beverages and things like that, and people would call it out, and then she would start, getting a little out there, and she's like, "That's my Auto Brewery syndrome, guys. I got that when I got COVID." And then she started talking about her COVID fingers. Her fingers didn't work because of COVID.
Her finger
There is a condition that people can actually produce alcohol in their body from this condition. And
Yes, the sugar that they consume turns into alcohol.
Right.
But where do
that's
the
not fancy.
COVID fingers come in? I never heard of COVID fingers. Have you?
She's
Because
got
my husband
long-term-
is like a doctor. Let me tell you, he is a doctor, a lawyer, a candlestick
Stop,
maker.
stop.
He knows everything.
Why
Now,
she had clubbing?
is that what it's called? Clubbing with the fingers?
No, she had a hard time typing, and she would tell people that it was because she had COVID fingers.
And what'd she tell people before COVID?
Oh,
Thank God I didn't know her before that.
oh my God.
Some people blame anything and everything on that.
Yeah.
That or the the vaccines. It's like you could think of anything, blame it on the COVID.
It's crazy time. I don't know. Could somebody share this with Mersey? I can't find her name. I don't know. Because Mersey is Mr. Frank's bestie. So
She gave me that name.
she gave him the name. So somebody, if
I was nameless before.
yeah,
then.
he was nameless. But this whole thing with Fancy, that now she's like, when she was crying on her live, and then 2 seconds later laughing, that's when, no. Because she's saying what a lot of people that support Gypsy say. Like, they relate to some kind of abuse in their life with Gypsy. And now apparently Fancy is relating her issues with her mother with Gypsy. That's I don't know, did anybody ever hear this before? Because this is the first time I'm hearing this, that now she has. Yeah.
Fancy dressed up. I swear. Fancy dressed up like Dee Dee and was like making fun of Dee Dee for Halloween. Audrey, I think it is, has a clip of it actually when Fancy done it. So Fancy dressed up like Dee Dee. She put like rollers in her hair and put some lipstick on and tried to talk with like some kind of an accent. And it wasn't the very next day. Fancy was screaming and crying, yelling justice for Dee Dee.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Yep.
And oh my God.
It's COVID.
She's a strange one, y'all. She's a
COVID
strange
crazy.
one.
Yeah,
Why
she
she's
is
going
strange.
after
Hi,
Audrey
Jenna.
so hard, it's
Hi,
awful.
Yankee. Yeah.
Good morning, sunshine.
How you
Audrey,
doing, sweetie?
I'm hanging in there, chick. I'm sorry, Steve.
Oh,
the reason that she's going after Audrey, and this is the truth, like if you take everything in as a whole, this is the truth. Fancy sat on a lot of medical records and information and things like that for a long time, but Fancy did nothing with it.
right.
Fancy Fancy would go live and she was like, I'm going to tell the truth on what happened and join my live, whatever, whatever. But every single time, Fancy would shake the same 2 pieces of paper that was highlighted. She would never go through the records or nothing like that. So, what Fancy is going after Audrey for is because Audrey done something with the information that was out and that was available, and they started building that timeline and stuff.
Right. Right.
That's
Oh,
how.
okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
they took those records and actually used them. And Fancy never could do that. Fancy can't complete a sentence, much less a project.
Yeah. Now, so basically, she is extremely envious that Audrey is more articulate and better put together when it comes to all this than she could ever be. So that must eat her up inside. Because I've noticed whenever she sees new things come out, like Into the Weeds or the Toll podcast, whenever any of that happens, Fancy always has something nasty to say about people.
But she's going to use it, and she's going to. Fancy was the one that had took. Don't quote me on this, but I want to think that it was Into the Weeds stuff. I can't remember, and watermarked it as if it was her own, and put it in her Google Drive.
I heard that. I heard that. And that's like the most messed up thing that you can
Ain't
do.
it, Cooks? Creepy.
Yeah. That is the most disgraceful thing you could do to another creator is take their work and watermark it as your own. That, to me, there's no coming back from that to me. You are just a vile person. And
Cooks, did you see our live last night with Mimi? I know everybody's messed up and feels
no, I
all around.
didn't watch Mimi's live, but I did hear that Coffee Queen had said that I support Mimi. I'm staying away from that mess. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
that's your choice, but we did support her last night, and we had a
Yeah.
good live, and we supported Chewy and Rose. There's different reasons for people feeling different ways about them. Some of them, y'all, we've known for 2 years,
Right.
and we just have to decipher the bullshit.
I mean, let
And
me
if
tell
I'm
you.
talking funny, it's because of the mouth sores from the chemo. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Don't
It's
worry
all right.
about it. Don't
I'm a
ever
tough little
apologize.
Cajun girl. I'm gonna make this.
Yes, you are. And don't apologize for that. We're all here for you.
But no, last night we also backed you on everything, and we listened to oh God, whose live did we listen to, y'all? Oh God, I'm drawing a blank. It'll come back to me. But anyway, it was pretty awesome to see everybody supporting everybody and trying to make, like, Mimi's not proud of what she did and what she said, but
right.
she really feels like she's pushed. And I know you probably don't want to go there, so I'm gonna shut that down.
The one thing I will agree 100% with Mimi on is Sal's. Sal's has been.
That's whose live we was listening to. Thank you, darling.
Oh, okay. Because Sal's has been nothing but a thorn in this community. A thorn. And I don't understand why that woman, and I've said it for the longest time, this woman saves every live, every comment. I never seen something like that in my
Cooks,
life.
you gotta listen to the live, boo. She
I
even
will.
got floppy disks. She has all these folders she talks about. Yes, and talks about it in this
Girl.
live, my baby. Yes.
You stop that right now. You gotta be kidding me.
Who has that kind of time, y'all?
Not me, girl. Not me. Could never be me.
Wow.
Oh, no,
Never.
no.
Hey,
But
Cooks.
I just have my own drama going, so I kind of been staying away from other people's
Yeah.
drama. But this thing with Fancy, this isn't really drama. This is just like, it's Fancy. We got to talk on that, But other than that, Mimi, it's not that I don't support her.
The best thing was they were steady saying in the live that the truth train is down and all this crap. Here comes Becca Scoops to get on panel with us and talk with us, and said that, yes, ma'am. She said, you got to listen to it. She said that she hasn't. If there was no documentary, she would tell us, look, guys, I'm done. I can't do it. I can't accomplish it. But that hasn't happened yet. So she's there to tell us that, and we back you, Becca. We got you.
And that's the
It
whole
was
thing.
awesome.
Becca might have done some dumb shit, whatever it is. We have all done some dumb shit in our time. I am not judging somebody that put out amazing content and that we all used to run to. The minute that woman would put out a video, we all ran and watched and supported. So the fact that she did some crazy shit, hey, listen, I don't care. That's between her and the person that she was.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If she was trying to get info or whatever it was, I don't care. I mean, some people that report on things do crazy shit for information. You know what I mean? So
It was just a
I
beautiful
like
thing.
Becca. I will always support Becca. To
Me
me,
too.
Becca was the OG, and she will always be the OG to me, and the person that put a lot of things into perspective for all of us.
Agreed.
You know? But lover or hater, you cannot take that away from Becca. I am sorry, because if I want anybody to learn about the case, I always send them to Becca's first videos, like when she started, and I go through that timeline with this woman, and it will enlighten you on what went on in this case, and it does. You know?
Yeah, and they're just trying to make a mess of things. I mean, to have you and
course.
Susan going at it, and this one going at it with the
Well, the thing
ignore
with
all
me,
that, y'all.
the thing with me and that person has nothing to do with the community. Nothing to
Oh,
do with that. I just want to say that I don't want to discuss that woman at all. I
Okay.
am done. I had my funeral for it, if you
All
remember.
right, my baby. I'm
And
sorry.
when no, it's okay, sweetie. When I do that, once I have, like I said, a funeral for somebody in my head, I'm done. I'm done. I'm never going back. Because what was done to me, what I saw was pure insanity. I don't want to be around that. That's, you
Hey,
know,
your discernment is your discernment.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. But
Cooks, I
anyway,
want you to know that a lot of us seen that long before you seen it.
yeah, I've heard things, and I understand that. And you know, I'm the type of person that sometimes I just want to learn on my own, and I should have been more open to my gut. And I wasn't. And you learn. You go through shit and you learn in life. Like this thing with Fancy. Anybody watching what Fancy did to that woman that drove her there should know you cannot trust Fancy. Because how can you go on in that woman's car, go swimming with her, and then say that she abducted you? That's, oh my God, that's so dangerous to put that kind of accusation on somebody.
Fancy harassed the judge. Fancy harassed the judge, trying to convince the judge that she was indeed Fancy Napped. Like, she pulled it up.
Anytime you say Fancy Napped, I can't.
She pulled it up in one of her lives or something. She pulled it up showing where she had sent this judge all of these friggin' emails, and the judge was not responding back. And then she made fun of Pink Hat because Pink Hat was made to appear in person, and like that's states away, right? And now, mind you, I ain't much punking on old Pink Hat either, because she did exploit that girl for a laptop too. But yes, they ended up getting 2 laptops out of that young lady.
Joyful, that's awesome. Thank you.
But so Pink Hat was supposed to go to appear in court in person, and Fancy got it approved where she could appear like via Zoom or whatever, online. And Pink Hat did not show up to court. She didn't go, so she ended up getting a bench warrant issued. Well, lo and behold, come October the 30th of 2024, Fancy was supposed to appear in court via Zoom. And listen, I'm not making this up. She slept through court and ended up with a bench warrant on her, and she said that she slept through court because she was having gastric issues, gastrointestinal issues.
my God.
And that was why she. Well, I'm sorry, but if you're having that kind of issue with your belly, you ain't gonna sleep through that.
Oh, hell no.
Amen. I'm here to tell you and
Hold on a
testify.
minute. Hold on a minute.
Donna, Mike filed the lawsuit against Fancy in the wrong venue. It wasn't the criminal charges that he had against Pink Hat and Fancy in the wrong venue. I wish some of those old pages were still around, I swear, because Cooks, you would get a kick.
Sorry
out
about
of
that. Sorry about that.
You
Now,
would get a kick out of some of the clips and stuff of Fancy from back in the day. There used to be Miss Fancy Pants, Resident Midnight. So one night Fancy was live and Resident Midnight made a comment in Fancy's live. And Fancy lost her mind over that comment and blocked Resident Midnight. And it was after that night that Resident Midnight went for Fancy, and I mean went hard for Fancy.
really?
She clipped Fancy's own words and used it like against Fancy, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like the amount of information that Resident Midnight had on Fancy and the videos that she put out, Lord.
Well, some people sent me her album, and you guys know who you are that sent it to me. Thank you, because I'm gonna listen to that. And I listened to a little bit, and I'm like, well, it's not that bad. You know, it's not my cup of tea, but it's not that bad.
Oh Lord.
But oh, come on, I am tone deaf, so
I was fixing to
just
say, did you leave your hearing aids out when you
I'm
listened to
tone
it?
deaf
Like,
because my husband was looking at it and he gave me this look, and I went, "It's not that bad." He looked at me like I was crazy. I said, "I'm tone deaf, so I'm sorry."
What we gonna do with you, you silly lady?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We love it.
I'm gonna just you know what? When it comes to music, I'm gonna save my opinion on that because I think I'm wrong. But I was like, this woman, I remember the night that she sat on her live and started singing and her family was yelling at her. And I'm like, I'm sorry, is she hammered? Because that's something I would do if I was hammered. I would start singing like that and my
I
family
don't know, but that was the best, man. That was shit was funny.
Oh my God, it was insane. It was insane.
you've got to see her, Cooks. You have got to see Fancy dancing in her living room.
You shut the front door. She did videos
She had
dancing.
it. It's on her YouTube where it was. You have got to see Fancy, one, dancing in her living room, and two, doing a review of some Temu shapewear.
Oh wow.
What? Oh
Wow.
my God.
Wow.
Girl. Yeah, that sounds like alcohol-driven content to me, you know?
No, it's her Barley syndrome, Cooks. Is that what it's called? Something like that. A Barley syndrome.
No, I
Girl.
think that Fancy, just honest to God, I think she just lacks all self-awareness.
Yeah, a lot of people do. But if you look at like Gypsy is in complete lack of self-awareness. I've
I've
never
always said that's what her and Fancy have in common is their lack of
Yes,
self-awareness.
I agree. I agree.
Y'all heard the new phone calls where she's talking to Ken?
Oh yeah, I was gonna play them, but so many
Oh
people
yeah. Okay,
playing them. I
cool.
didn't want to bother you guys with it because
Oh
so
no,
many
you
people
can play
playing.
them. I
Well,
think
Frank wants to sit in. He had to go out somewhere, but he wants
well,
to
that's
sit
okay.
in
We're
when I
gonna give
play
Frank
them.
his own box, boo boo. Tell him get his phone.
Fancy
Well,
lied. Fancy lied up there. She said that Justice Junction put them out. That was not the truth. And she said that there's not very much of it. That is not the truth. The
Stevie, you're
person,
very informative with this
oh, I
stuff.
love
Thank
that
you.
Stevie knows
Thank
it.
you.
Thank God
the
somebody is
person,
on point.
the person that put it out, it's supposed to, I think, say Gypsy Rose, but it says Gypsy Ross, Alcida
Yes.
Blanchard. Okay,
Yes.
that's the account that is actually putting it out. And that account also made a video saying, "Hey, look, there's thousands of hours of these phone calls. It all can't come out at one time. You know, we're trying to comb through it, but it's going to take a while. We'll
Yeah,
get it out to you as we can, but we can't
Yeah.
just drop it all."
And it's good that they're being careful about it. You don't want to get,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well, they
went,
made a YouTube. They made a YouTube, and if I understood it correctly, I tried to go to it, but it wouldn't
yes,
take me to it. But if I understood correctly, they are going to like Google Drive it, maybe like Into the Weeds did.
yes. But I'll tell you something. There are moments of her call with Christy that I'm like, what do you mean you didn't know your age? You knew your freaking age the whole time. I think she's even lying to Christy. And
On one of those calls, Christy's telling her basically, "Be careful what you say on here."
yes, yes,
Like at
well,
that point,
because,
she had done been sentenced and everything, but she's still saying, "Hey, be careful what you say on here."
and let me tell you, when she asked Christy to get in touch with Dan, and Christy goes, Dan who? And Christy goes, is that older guy you ran away with? And she's like, oh, he's not that much older and this and that. And Christy goes, that man is a PDF. And she goes, no, he's not. No, he's not. Yes, that man was a PDF because he thought Gypsy was 15. How could that man not be a
Well, and that
PDF?
just tells us she was talking to him while she was in prison. That's what that tells us.
No, she
Yes.
couldn't get a
No,
hold
I
of him
don't
when
think
she
he
was in
did.
prison.
No,
No,
I
I don't.
thought she. Go ahead.
No,
Go.
I think what happened was, according to Christy, she contacted the guy, said, oh, if you get a call from this, it's Gypsy from prison. The guy never answered. And I can imagine that the guy was like, get this bitch away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy. Why are you looking for that
I
man
thought
again?
Dan said that the detectives were trying to talk to him and he wasn't going to answer the calls. Or
Dan
something to
wrote
that effect.
Dan wrote a deposition for Nick's trial. They
Yeah,
were in contact. Now, she may have been in contact with Dan while she was in county
right.
awaiting sentencing, but she did not, so far, what we can tell, Dan did not want anything to do with her once she went to prison. So, see, once she was sentenced, she could be transferred to a state prison, but while you're awaiting like a trial or sentencing and stuff, you sit in county.
Yeah. But didn't Gypsy eventually end up talking about that man like he was a PDF?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because in one moment with Christy, she's defending the guy. No, that's just something my mother put out there and blah, blah, blah. But then I remember her, I think on a live with Bree once, where she spoke about that man like he was a PDF.
But
You
that's what
know?
Gypsy does, though. That's her pattern of behavior. Like once you decide that you ain't much punkin, or like you want to step away, or you don't want nothing to do with her, she comes after your character.
Yeah, oh,
Even
absolutely.
even just like her with Ryan, her with Ken.
Yeah.
If you remember those emails from
Yeah, she threw Ken under the bus and called him gay. It wasn't
Nick,
us saying it. I love how he makes it look like this community labeled him that. We did not. She did. But she makes it look like it's us saying that about him. No, bro. That chick you're with said that about you. It wasn't us. We didn't start that. But his jazz hands don't help. You know what I'm saying? But just saying. Oh, Ken. What are we going to do with Ken? I don't understand the relationship at all.
I
Because,
think it's weird she wants to appear so put together and so very well spoken, and
yeah.
she's a lunatic behind closed doors with a phone on. Like, don't forget she's recording herself.
Yeah, who does that? See, this is what I'm saying. When she filmed herself with that blanket, listen, we've all had freakouts with our man. None of us have ever set up a camera, filmed it, and then sent it to them. I would not do that. I don't care how. There's something weird about that. Like she felt the need to prove it was almost like the videos like that she sent Nick. This is how she communicates. She films herself and then sends it to somebody. You don't need to communicate like that anymore, baby girl. There's FaceTime. You could have FaceTimed that man and cut up that blanket. You didn't need to make evidence. It was just weird to me. And who outed that video? Because my understanding, it was only sent to Ken. So
Well,
Ken
no,
was the one
Gypsy
that
spoke on
exposed
that.
it.
No, Gypsy spoke on that. Gypsy said that she believes that it was a family member.
How would they get it? Did she send it to them? The only person that could have sent it is him. So if it was a family member, who gave it to the family
Unless
member?
Raina got it too, you know.
Unless you did a family text and put that video out there, which is at that point, everybody should have been concerned, not just for Gypsy and her mental health, but for that child that's in that home.
Well, in my opinion, I think that Ken was hanging on to this stuff, like sending it to his mom and whatnot. You know, she'd be going through his phone and stuff. He has no privacy. So
No.
he's sending it somewhere that it was going to be safe until he heard the internet speaking about it, saying, sitting back and leaving the baby in that nonsense and collecting information and this and that is going to have you as a guilty party as well. But I think that he was documenting it through other people.
Yeah.
Panel.
Hey,
So
Wims.
I've been observing, and here's what I'm going to say with those calls
Okay.
coming out. Pay attention to people entering the anti-space because you're going to see an uptick in it. That's all I'm going to say on that. Pay attention.
Okay.
What do you mean, help me, Wims? I want to understand fully.
Well, Yankee, did you not leave a panel last night because
Yes, I did.
people came on?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got you. All right,
Well,
gotcha.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pay
I won't
attention to
share a
people that are
space.
entering the anti-spaces that are not anti.
Yeah. I won't share a space
It's
with
going to
those
happen.
people
History is
anymore.
taught.
Yes, and
And
that's what's made a mess of all of us, and it needs to be cut out.
thank you. Yeah, thank you for that because like I said, I don't want those people in my lives anymore. I don't want to see Sheena. I don't want to see Bri. I don't want to see any of them. Go away. We do not agree. We don't get along. I don't understand why they feel the need to enter my lives. And I think it was yesterday that Planty came in. Like, Planty, why are you here? Clear, you don't like
Right.
me. You don't like
Right
the
when
people
phone
I
calls
hang out
come
with.
out.
Yep. You don't like the people I hang out with. Why the hell are you here? Go away. I am good. I will never
Wims,
enter
thank
their
you for that.
space. Yep.
She's right,
You're
Chuck.
welcome.
She's so
And
right.
if
Yep.
you host
Wims is right.
panels, be vigilant. Be vigilant. It's coming.
Mhm.
I'm telling you. I've watched the patterns since I've been here in November. It is coming.
Yep.
Now, I was a corrections
right.
officer. I know how to spot patterns. I'm telling you, it's coming. Keep your panels locked down from somebody that's not anti.
Yep.
Because it's
We're
coming.
here to discuss this, and I'm not here to fight with them. I'm not here to get anybody. I mean, I don't care if I get reported. I'll make another freaking account. You know? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm here to talk about Gypsy. Okay. And any
And
other case.
Gypsy just keeps lying to us, so she just keeps making us talk about her. So get it
Mhm.
together, chick.
Yep.
Chick.
Oh, yeah. And I
You'll
just.
be able to spot the messy. You know how like some of these people like go on live and they play other people's live in like real time and you can see the comments.
Yes.
You
Yes.
watch those commenters. Watch those. I'm telling you, watch those commenters and you'll find messy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I see it all the time, and I'm just not engaging. I was at a point one time where I gave them the benefit of the doubt and tried to have discussions with them outside of Gypsy, but I realized that I got to be out of my mind to engage these people that co-sign that.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. My girl has seen the light. Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
clowning.
I will not co-sign anybody that is okay with matricide. It's just no. No. I just When I heard somebody say that they would have done worse to Dee Dee, I went, yeah, I'm done with this, with that side. How the hell are you going to say something like that? And then they talk as if they were there, as if I want to see evidence of Gypsy being medically abused. I want to see evidence of her being physically abused. There's none. Everything that was done to that girl was necessary. Everything. So where is the evidence that she needed to do this? When she apparently she had everybody and their brother's phone number. She was out there making videos to men. So you couldn't talk to your father. And where was Christy and Rod when they said that they called? And don't tell her she's 18. Why don't you make a wellness check on your child? Because aren't you distressed that that child doesn't know her own age? Didn't you have conversations with her and realize that she wasn't slow? I mean, none of
And the
this
line
makes
from
sense.
Christy and Rod, like they didn't know
Oh,
what
I
was
can't.
going on with her. They knew. They
Right.
knew exactly.
I can't. That is a complete and filthy lie that they tried to say, oh, we were kept away. We literally see evidence of Dee Dee saying, please come visit her. Go and take her on vacation with you. What abuser, what liar would say that? And what person that is hurting you says, please don't hurt me right before you delete them? How is she the bad guy when she's asking you not to hurt her? I don't understand any of it. And those women have been lied to by Gypsy. After those FOIAs came out, they should have seen that they were lied to by Gypsy, and they refuse to acknowledge that. Gypsy said before the FOIAs came out that it was Nick that offered up the little girl. It was Nick that wanted to do that to their future child. Come to find out, the only video saying that is Gypsy's.
Well, Bree and them said that, you know, let people think what they want when the Facebook messages, when she puts out the Facebook messages, whatever, that people are going to feel real stupid, whatever. Well, those Facebook messages are out, and so is Dee Dee's search history where she was looking for somewhere to place Gypsy.
Yeah.
She
Exactly.
didn't
And
want
that's
bad things for Gypsy. She was looking for an appropriate placement for her.
and
She
let me
didn't
tell
want
you,
bad.
that should have broken it right there. Because the moment that we found Dee Dee's searches, that was the most telling thing to me. You know what I mean? There wasn't searching how to fake cancer, how to do it was searching where do I put this freaking kid? And then these people want to act after seeing all this that they weren't lied to by this girl. They're so
Exactly.
enamored by the fact that they think that she's a celebrity. These are the same people that would have cheered Charles Manson on in court and said that he wasn't guilty because he wasn't in that house with that crew. These are the same type of people. I mean, to me, that's bizarre. Because to me, Gypsy gives me Manson vibes.
I
Yes,
totally
she
agree.
does.
Yeah, well, Dee Dee, after Gypsy done what she done to her the first time, and Dee Dee had to go to the hospital and whatever, and those records shows like everywhere that she got her, you know. And even after that, Dee Dee was online gassing Gypsy up that she's such a good nurse and da 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 da. Be careful at
Yeah.
Walmart, whatever.
I mean, literally a knife in the back, right? Even without the knife in the back. Damn.
Yeah.
And the psychotic behavior in that interrogation. I don't care what people say, like, oh, you'll say anything to make yourself feel, look innocent or whatever. No, I'm sorry. You don't delete your mother and then behave like you just came from Disney. I mean, I think somebody has background noise. I think it's Laura May. She muted. There was oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. But the way she acted, it was Nick's mother that said she would have never known that they committed this act because Gypsy was acting like nothing happened, like everything was normal in her life.
That's creepy because it's my
Right.
understanding that Nick was crying afterwards. She had to console Nick. Gypsy was consoling Nick, saying, "You did it for me. You did it to save me," and all this shit, right?
Well, even in their interviews, you can tell that Nick was very bothered and Gypsy was very not bothered. She was convinced
Yeah.
she was going to walk out of there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, she
don't think
was.
she thought anybody was going to actually question her because no one ever
Right.
questioned her before.
Exactly,
And
Lenny.
she was stupid
Yeah.
because, and I say this all the time, they don't tell you, like in her little Disney movies and her vampires, and they don't tell you anything about social media history.
Yeah.
And they could, like they don't have to have everything. Like they can, like she was just dumb. I really think that she thought that she was gonna say, "Oh, I was kidnapped and Nick did this," and I still don't think she was gonna go to Nick's. But something happened because she did not have a
Ticket.
ticket to go.
Yep.
Well, and look
Exactly.
at what happened in the Manson case. Manson did do life. He was the one that supposedly orchestrated. Da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
He did spend life for second degree, the exact same conviction that Gypsy had. But as you also see, Linda Kasabian and her partner walked. They got
Mm-hmm.
they're out living very quiet lives.
Linda's
Gypsy
the
should have lived
one
a
that
very
turned
quiet life.
evidence, right?
Yep.
Hold on a minute. Wims, you have full power, sweetie. If you see somebody from there, please get rid of them. You don't have to explain anything to me. Just get rid of them, okay?
Say no
But
more.
Okay.
my
You know what? Can I just comment on this? I met Diane Lake. She was the youngest Manson in the cult member. Like she was the
Right.
youngest. And I met her at Crime Con.
I'll be
And
right back.
I heard her, like, it was really weird. Like, I heard her speak and talk about the book, but you could kind of see, like, like, how she was reminiscing and she was thinking about things. But then when later on, I met her to sign my book, and I was one of the last people, and I was talking to her, and another girl was there at the time, but I didn't know her then. Now we're friends. And when we were asking her things, like this look that she had and this gaze, it took her right back to where she was. Like it was, and you could tell that she still had something. Like he still had a grip on her all these years later. It was
have
very
you
strange.
ever Lenny, have you ever watched the documentary, I believe it's on Prime, Fallen in Love with the Killer, I believe is the name of it. It's an
No, I'll have
interview.
to.
You need to watch that. It's wild. So the people that were interviewed was Liz and her daughter Molly from the Ted Bundy stuff, right?
Yeah.
In the interview, they're talking about what life was like with Ted and how wonderful he was and all of the things and whatever. And if you watch Liz's demeanor and you watch her behavior, that young lady will die still loving him.
Oh yeah, definitely, because the manipulation.
You need to watch that. That's probably the
Yeah.
most interesting interviews that I've ever
Yeah.
watched, and I've watched a lot.
Well,
I,
if you guys, there's an interview with Diane Lake, and in this interview, like this was done after I met her, and she's talking. You can see the same glazed look in her eyes. So, like, watch that, and you will see that, like, it's probably the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just. It's just very odd, but I recommend everyone watch it because, yeah.
have you ever read
Where is
Helter
it again,
Skelter
Lenny?
by Vincent
I missed it.
Bugliosi? Have you
Yes.
I
guys
have it.
read Helter Skelter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, he also did another book, And the Sea Will Tell. I think that was the name of it, and it was about another murder case.
Did
Really
you?
good book.
Let me get into my book. I'll have to show you guys my bookcase one of these days.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I
wait,
have a
where is it?
large collection because the thing is, even if I read the ebook, I enjoy owning the physical copy
I am the
of the
same
book.
way, Cooks.
Yes. I have to
I
have the physical copy all the
I
time.
am the same. Where is it? That CIA book I have.
And Frank gets mad because he goes, these books are just going to end up in boxes in the basement. I said, I don't care. It's an OCD thing with me that even if I listen to an audiobook, I have to buy the book. And sometimes I will sit and read a physical book. The audiobooks are easier for me because I can do crafts and
Yeah.
housework and listen to the book. But they say you actually retain more of the material through a physical book than you do through an ebook or an audiobook. So
My
that's
friend, she's a director of a library, and we were somewhere, and she said that people are now like they want the physical books now.
yeah. People are going back to libraries.
Yeah.
Those last
And if you
forever.
guys don't have a library card, get one.
Oh yeah,
Because
you can get anything.
audiobooks for free. You can get ebooks for free from your local library on your phone or on your tablet. All you got to do is download Hoopla, or I forgot the name of the
There's
other
another one. It's
Yes.
it's it's just go to your regular library page. It's there. Like what is it called? Libby.
Libby. I just looked at it. I had to go off my thing to look at it. It's Libby and Hoopla, and you can even get movies from your library that you could put on your TV. You can download the app called Capona or Hoopla, something like that, and you can get movies from the library for free.
Oh, that's
Take
cool
advantage.
to know.
So
Thanks, guys.
Like it
support
in
your
a fight.
local library, and they have events. They have book readings where you could sit in with people. If you're into true crime, there's true crime communities in libraries. It is the most amazing thing that people don't take enough advantage of. It's all free. It's socialism, baby. It's all free. It's good. Take advantage of your local libraries, support, and actually, I think they took away the late fees because they said it was unconstitutional to people that were
Really?
because
Wow.
homeless people they use the libraries a lot because it's a way to get books for free, and they couldn't afford the late fees sometimes, so they took it away. You no longer have late fees.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
They
The
also
audiobooks
offer-
automatically go back. The audiobooks, once the date is due, it automatically takes the book back.
Look
And
at
you know
Cooks.
what?
I didn't know she was a
They
librarian
also
too, y'all.
offer
Did you
internet
know-
because that's what Dreamer did when she was homeless. She would go to the library for internet. So there's internet access available at your local library too.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
And
Yes.
McDonald's.
Don't do McDonald's. Stay away from the McDonald's, please.
And
I'm
also-
not bailing any of you out.
Do you want to know
No,
something?
y'all didn't.
Do you know the other thing is that's good with the physical book? Oh, sorry. I'm getting ice. Hold on. I stayed home from work today.
Lenny always doing something.
I know. I'm always getting a drink.
Winnie's always busy. She's so
No, but
cute.
listen, this is okay. If you buy an ebook
Yeah.
and it could be, and say like they ban that book or whatever, they can pull it
Yes.
from your device.
Yeah.
A lot
Which
of people
should be
don't
illegal.
realize that.
It should be
Yeah, but they do
illegal
it.
to do that. Apple Books was doing that to people. And I remember when, I'm trying to think of the author, did a book on Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise was livid that this biography about him was coming out. And he tried to pull the book from the shelves. And I ran out and I bought the book immediately and I read it. And let me tell you, it's a good book. I know it's stupid, but I do enjoy celebrity memoirs. I recently read
Wow, me too.
Barbara Streisand's book was so good. I
It was
enjoyed that one.
long.
Yeah, it was long. It was like 40 hours, I think. I don't know how long
I,
it was.
I
forget.
did Jules' biography, but it was a little boring, but it was all right.
Yeah, there's some of them that I just can't. Right now, I'm reading Lena Dunham's Fame Sick. Lena
I'm
Dunham.
listening to that at work.
I enjoy her because she's such a feminist, and she's such, I like listening to the perspective of young people sometimes, So listening to her and how she created the show Girls, if you guys remember
Yeah.
on HBO, it's really a good book. She's a smart person,
Mm-hmm.
she's a kind person, and she's a huge feminist. Huge. So yeah, and read her book. If it's called Fame Sick.
Do you know
And
the one? What is her name? McCarty.
McFadden? Frida McFadden?
No, it
Oh, because
is.
I've been reading her like crazy. My daughter
No,
yells at me. She goes, "Why are you reading that trash?"
I have a whole library on my desk of books. She was essayed by, like, on Disney.